Okay, guys, sorry, just now our video, part 3 video was halfway it stopped because battery was weak. So I need to continue from here. I need to finish up part 3, but those who are just going into this video, I think you better watch part 3 because this is not part 3, this is part 4. All right, so this is going to be part 4, but I'm going to continue what stopped at where we stopped at part 3. All right, so for those who, let's quickly take a look. This is our diagram, a trapezium. We have done all this. We are supposed to find the value of P. This is continuation from part 3. All right. So what we need to do is, it has been told to us that KOM is a straight line. Straight line, and K and O and M are on that same line, which means it's collinear. All right. What's the meaning of collinear? Collinear means the basic vector is same. So here I've got a KO and I've got a KM. So in other words, KO can be written like this, collinear with KM. So this is the basic principle. Anything collinear or parallel must be written like this. But in order to change this, then we need to put in KO is equals to, put in a value, a constant number, maybe H, maybe K. I'm going to choose H, right? KM. All right, so this is a definite question. This pattern is a definite question in paper 2 of your AdMaths. Sure will come out, where they'll ask you to prove that something is on the same line, and using that theory, you must find a particular value, maybe P, maybe M, something, all right? So all you have to do now is, what is KO? Take KO value, all this, replace here. Take the KM value and substitute here. Are you okay? All right, let's try that. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to erase this off. I'm going to keep this as KM, this is KM. All right, so I'm going to write KM here. So I'm going to put H, KM. All right, this is Km. Km is 5x plus 10y. That's Km. And what is Ko? Ko is this. So let's write down Ko. All right, let's write down Ko. I'm going to erase this. What are we trying to do now? We are trying to find the value of P. Value of P using the theory of collinear. So what is Ko now? Ko is this. All right, or let's choose this. This is KO. Or you can choose this. All right, so let's put down 15y 1 minus p plus 5px. So, sorry here. 15y 1 minus p plus 5px. So that is KO. And this is KM. So what's the next move? Our next move is, in vector, there is no need to shift anything over to the left or right. All you have to do is compare the value for x. So compare both sides, write down like this, compare both sides. Both sides. The x must be same as the x value here. So let's write down. So 5px must be equals to 5hx. That's it. So from here we can find that the P is actually equals to H. Okay, we have found that. Good. Now next, let's solve the y value. The y value is 15y 1 minus P, which must be equals to the other side's y, which is 10hy. But don't forget, so here y and y can cancel. So y goes off. H is actually P, we have found that. So let's substitute the H as P, 10P. So H is P, so I'm going to write here P. So over here is 15, 1 minus P. Simplify it. What do you get? So let's check this out. 15 minus 15P is tan P. So from here, you will be able to find the value of P. I think P should be 15 over 25. So you do that. So you should get P is 15 over 25, okay, which is 3 over 5. So this is the value of P. Are you okay? So this is one example. This question is from part 3, but the video stopped halfway due to battery being weak. So continuation of that, all right? So for those who just watch, those of you who are just watching part 4, I suggest you watch part 3 and then come back to this. Are you okay? All right, good. So if you're okay with that, I've got one more question here, which I've just written, all right? So we're going to do this another question, all right? So I'm going to erase this stuff now. Okay, so let's erase this diagram, which is the trapezium. Okay, all right, so erasing this. Okay, meanwhile, please take a look at the question. Look at the diagram. Okay, so the diagram now has, okay, P, T, Q. P is here, R is here at the top, S is here, and O is here. So it looks like a triangle with a few lines intersecting between. Okay, and then informations are given here. PT is 1 over 4 PQ, which means what? So if I rewrite this again, I'm going to get PT over PQ is 1 over 4, which means PT length is 1 ratio, PQ is 4, that means TQ should be 3. All right, so that's the first information you're getting it. And then we get PT is 3A. Over here is 3A. That's one part is 3A. So another 3 part here. One part is 3A, 3 parts will be 9A. So the whole thing is actually 12A. So we have found that PQ is actually 3 plus 9, which is 12A. All right. So this two information has been used. Next, what is PR? PR has been found to be 8B. All right. So let's put an arrow here. Let's put an arrow. Okay. 8B. We have used this information. Good. So this information comes later. All right. Let's try to do question A. Right. So under question A, I'm erasing this off. Okay. Under question A, we need to find TR. Is everybody else okay about the question? All right. Question is, there's a triangle PRQ. 2 lines intersecting somewhere here at O. So we need to find TR. Where's TR? TR is this. So in order to find TR, you need to make an equation. TR. So how do you write an equation? How do you write an equation? So let's put an R over here. Right? So TR, these 2 letters must be same. These 2 letters must be same. So therefore TR should be TP and PR. I'm going to use P here. P over here. Can you see P and P cancels off? P and P cancels off. So will remain TR. Okay. So what is TP? PT is 3A. TP will be negative 3A.